England's unlikely lads were taken all the way but lifted the Toulon Tournament trophy after beating Ivory Coast on penalties. England have a reputation for not being successful in international penalty competitions, and that needs to change, manager Neil Dewsnip said afterwards. There's no reason why we should lose. We've just got to get better at it. We have worked so hard all week at taking penalty kicks at the end of every training session. The fact our boys stood up and scored, I promise you it's not arrogance, that's great preparation. They had been practicing all week after training, and it showed as they netted all 5 spot kicks, with Leeds United midfielder Ronaldo Vieira smashing in the deciding one. He was named after the Brazilian Ronaldo by his mother, and he can certainly take a penalty like him. It was a deserved outcome to a tournament that Dewsnip's squad arrived at as outsiders, composed of fringe under-20s, 19s and a large bunch of 18s due to clashes with this summer's other major tournaments. They were 2 minutes away from victory in normal time, taking the lead through David Brooks's early strike, only for captain Joe Worrell to concede a penalty in stoppage time. Little pressure was placed on these players' shoulders, but plenty of obstacles were placed in their path. They were caught in the British Airways IT crash, were woken in the middle of the night with a fire alarm, and another hotel had a power cut, so they had to roam the streets for a pre-match meal. The way this event has gone, once we're on the plane flying home and actually in the air, that'll be a surprise, Dewsnip said, laughing. So far all our arrangements seem to change and challenge us. We're joking as a national coach staff that they keep sending me different challenges to get over. Today I thought playing in 35-degree heat against an African nation was the final one. What they didn't add was that there was going to be a penalty shootout. I know Gareth Southgate took the national team to the Royal Marines, which is a fantastic team-building exercise, but I might have 1 or 2 ideas for him for the future. In spite of the difficulties, this England side shocked everyone in their path with a 100% win record, finishing as the tournament's top scorers on 14 goals to retain the trophy won by Southgate's England under-21s last year. During the past fortnight in the south of France, they have thrashed opponents and grafted for close victories. Against the Ivory Coast it was the latter. They opened the scoring in the 14th minute, Leicester City forward Harvey Barnes powerfully driving through the middle with the ball and laying it into the path of Brooks on his left. His teammate, sprinting at full speed, did not break stride as he shot high with his left foot and scored via the crossbar. When Brooks, who was named player of the tournament, won a penalty in the last minute of the first half, England should have put the game beyond their opponents. Ulrich Melich panicked under pressure and spilled the ball on the edge of his own area. Brooks nicked it and was then fouled by the Ivory Coast defender. Sheffield Wednesday striker George Hurst, at that stage joint top tournament scorer on 4 with Barnes and Angola's Chico Banza, took the penalty, but his effort was low and lacked power, and Ivory Coast goalkeeper Mustafa Dantier saved. It made for a nervy second half as they were pressurised by the relentless Ivorians. Joshua Timon, a Hull City defender, cleared a cross straight to Jean-Thierry Amani, who went for the right of goal but shot wide. A cutback found Jean-Philippe Crasso and he struck it low in first time, but England's goalkeeper Ryan Schofield dived low to stop. Then Worrell leapt in on Juvenal Jr. at narrow but missed the ball and crunched the player for the penalty. Ivory Coast striker Arnaud Loba was as calm as can be, so it went to penalties. There is no extra time in the tournament. Amani's 4th spot kick was weak and Schofield saved with his feet,